So today's video is going to give you some signs that the narcissist is finished with you, at least for now anyway. As you know, not many things are permanent or stable for narcissists. Now, before a narcissist gets rid of you, they have to punish you. So this means basically they have to blame you for anything and everything from a bad cup of coffee to a death in the family. Nothing is out of bounds. This is their way of defending themselves and making you the bad partner in the relationship. So, this is just damage control. They have to escalate the abuse patterns and make themselves feel better. This will justify the discard, at least in the mind of the narcissist. Remember, the narcissist is living in a fantasy world. So in their minds, you were the bad person, and this proves it. For example, if they get fired from a job, they'll blame you for that. You made them stay up late, or you made them miss work. A grown, responsible adult, the narcissist will accept zero blame, just like a child. Now, another thing they're gonna do, they're gonna start baiting you into arguments again. This is just damage control, and they want to make themselves look better, at least to themselves, so they could bring up an old argument from months ago and frame it as a new thing, and they can restart the whole argument. It never ends. Another tactic is doing something they know upsets you, shifting the blame to you if you get upset. How dare you get upset? Now, it could be something stupid like leaving dirty clothes everywhere. If they know it annoys you, this is a golden opportunity to upset you, and they can argue with you saying your reactions are out of control, for example. If you use cuss words, for example. Another thing they're gonna do is simply act like you're nobody. You don't exist, you're nothing. They see zero value in you, and you'll be reduced to one-word replies in text messages, and the feeling of nothingness will come for you. Another odd behavior is they won't even look at you. You'll be dismissed. It'll seem as if you're invisible, like they're so disgusted by you, they can't even look at you. Again, this is to make themselves feel better while they move on to someone else. It's a never-ending pursuit of happiness for narcissists. However, this never works because the narcissist has an internal void. The best way to think about the void is to think about an undying, unending feeling of dissatisfaction towards anything and everything in the narcissist's life. So no matter who they're with or what they're doing, they're absolutely never happy or satisfied. The internal void of the narcissist assures them that they'll never pursue or they'll never reach happiness. So they can go and find 1,000 different partners, and they'll never get it right and never, ever feel good about themselves. In my opinion, a fine, perfect example would be P. Diddy. And we all know about his legal issues. I mean, I can make 100 different videos on him and the absolute monster he is, but that would have to wait for another time. So as far as him being a narcissist, in my opinion, I believe he is of the malignant style. If you look at his lifestyle, the lifestyle he had before, he had the world at his fingertips. I think he was almost a billionaire, but he was never happy, having multiple partners at his advanced age. I think he was over 50. He was never happy with a single person. The average male partner count for someone over 50 is 6 to 8. He had more than triple that, at least that we know of. And that proves my point. In my opinion, P. Diddy is exactly where he belongs now. And this is a fine example of karma just balancing the universe out. Another huge problem, moving on, is you're going to run into, when the narcissist is going to get rid of you, anger. They're going to be so mad all the time. They're going to drop their mask and they're going to explode over the most insignificant things. They're going to have a difficult time controlling themselves. It's incredibly difficult to keep the mask on if the narcissist doesn't have to. It's a joy to drop the mask and just be the narcissist monster for a while. When the narcissist sees you as useless, at least for now, they don't have to be nice anymore. This could lead to physical silence. And I wish more people understood this, but most narcissists are extremely dangerous. Physical silence, it rhymes with a V, not silence. It's silence with a V. This is pretty common. They don't have to hold back anymore. This is actually the most dangerous time for the victim. Now, finally, the last way the narcissist lets you know they're done is to find someone else. Obviously, they may have already had someone else lined up, but don't worry, because after the discard, they'll definitely hoover. There's a term, and they'll want you back because they just can't get happy. The only way they can finally have some semblance of happiness is through therapy and through God. That's the only thing, two things that worked for me. Now, I hope this helps explain things better. Now, if you're about to be discarded, use it as a blessing and your chance to get out of prison. This is your opportunity to move on and find someone better, or just make your life a lot better. Just don't go back to the narcissist. Not now, not ever. They rarely change. They rarely change because they can never accept the fact that anything is wrong with them, so they won't pursue therapy. If they don't pursue therapy, these patterns are going to remain, and they will remain the way they are. What you see is what you get. Use the discard as a blessing. Now you're free. You can finally make yourself happy without the narcissist. I do want to thank you for watching this video. God bless you. Stay safe. If you have any questions, you can email me. I get tons of email. I don't respond right away, but you can leave questions in the comment section for sure. I'm more likely to see that. I don't always check my email. Sorry about that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like the video.